it's Olivia and welcome back to my channel. So today I have something that's kind of fun and exciting. About a year ago, I wrote a letter to my future self. Basically, it's like a dear future me, because about a year ago, I was finishing up my junior year in college and I was like, oh, you're gonna graduate in a year. Let's write a letter to our future selves. So obviously, past me did not know about all the things that were going to happen. Last week, I made a video just addressing current events, and if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend that you go check that out. So I've graduated and it was the weirdest feeling because I've been stuck in my house for like 3 months. We had a virtual commencement where they just like put my name up on a screen. It was like very anticlimactic, very uninteresting or celebratory. I tried my best to make the most out of it. I got dressed up in my sister's old graduation gown and took pictures with my family, which was really fun and really great. But it's quite bittersweet, not the ending that anybody could have expected. I do want to say congratulations to my fellow graduates, the class of 2020. It's been a wild ride, but we did it, and I don't know about you, but I am done with school and I'm actually really happy I don't have to continue going to school while all of this is happening, because it would be really strange and weird. That being said, I have my letter. I emailed it to myself. So I wrote this on June 28th, 2019 and made sure to deliver it on the day of my graduation, which was the 13th-ish. So here we go. Dear future me. Hey, hi, hello. It's your past self from 2019. What a greeting. OMG, it's 2020 for you. Yeah. I feel like I was more excited about it then than I am now. And you've graduated! Holy shit, congratulations. You did it. I did. Or I guess we did it. I'm just gonna call you, you, and me, me. And avoid the confusing we thing. Wow, I'm so smart. It's a bit strange to be writing to myself, but I'm sure that when you're reading this, it will be weird on the receiving end too. It's not as weird as I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I talk to myself literally all the time, so really it's not that much of a surprise. The past year has been a wild ride. Okay, understatement of the year, because this past year, and the year's not even over yet, has been a wild ride. Oh, past me did not know at all. I can't even remember what happened. What even happened? I don't know. It feels insignificant, whatever happened to past me, because what's happening now is like so much worse. So many things have happened, non-specific, both good and bad. But I'm hoping that by the time you read this, you only remember the good things. I honestly don't remember anything at all, so I don't remember the good or the bad. And if you do remember the bad things, that you look at it as a learning opportunity. Since I can't remember either, I can't really learn from it, I guess. Maybe I've grown from it. I've moved on, so to speak. I really wish that I knew what happens in the future. You don't. I think if you knew, you would, I don't know, be prepared, but also just be really scared. I feel like you should never know what's gonna happen in the future. And the future really is uncertain, but that's a part of life. I'm hoping that you have all the answers to the questions that I have now. Depends on the question, but I think I can do that. The whole point of this is for me to write down all my hopes and fears about what happens in the future, and for you to look back on these thoughts and hopefully feel different about them. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a great way to reflect. It's a lot of introspection going on here. I'm going to structure this letter because I like things organized in a clear and coherent flow. That hasn't changed like at all. I am very much loving the fact that this is an organized letter. Otherwise, it's just going to be a ridiculous letter full of word vomit, which, yes, is more flow of consciousness and probably more authentic, but whatever. I cannot handle the mess that I know it'll turn out to be, and I'm sure that you'll appreciate too. I really do. I don't like reading my messy ramblings because they're really hard to process and make no sense. Thank you, past me! It literally says that in there. I'm structuring this in different sections based on aspects of life. General. How are you? I hope that you're well and that you feel good. I mean, relatively speaking, I am well. I mean, I am healthy, I'm safe, my family is healthy and safe, and my friends are healthy and safe, and that's all I could really ask for during all of this. I hope that you feel happy and accomplished with the things that you've done in the past year. Looking back, yeah, I really am proud of the things I've done in the past year. It's been a lot, and I've done a lot, and I am very proud of myself. Even if you're not satisfied, just know that wherever you are in life, your past self is rooting for you and is proud of you regardless of what's happened. Thank you so much, past me. You're so positive and full of encouragement and support. Wow. Family. I bet you still call your parents every day, or almost every day. I know you're busy. So I used to call my parents every day. I'd FaceTime with them every single night when I was in San Diego. But since I've moved home, obviously I talk to them every day. I see them every day. We have dinner as a family every night. So yeah, I am much closer with my parents physically now. So yeah, I've continued that tradition. I hope that your relationship with your parents is still going strong. Yep. Nothing's happened thus far, so I'm betting on not much changing in a year from now. Are they proud of you? I really think so. They really are, even though they don't say it. Even if they don't say it, I'm sure that they are. Wow, I know myself so well. Yeah, they don't say it. How could they not? You're awesome. Wow, past me. Is it bad that the best compliments that I have been getting lately are compliments from myself? I hope your relationship with your sisters is stronger than ever too. You're finally entering the real world where they've been living because they're older, and you can finally join them. Your bond with your family is so important, and they're your biggest and bestest support system you have, and they are filled with so much love, so appreciate every moment that you have with them, and don't forget that you can talk to them about anything and they will always love you for who you are. Remember that Ohana means family, and family means that no one gets left behind or forgotten. Aw, that's so wholesome. Thanks, past me. Friends. Stop making jokes about not having any friends because you do have friends. I make a joke that I don't have friends, but I do. You've got amazing friends. I really, really do have amazing friends. They're awesome. Don't take them for granted and don't let them take you for granted. Friends are also part of your support system, and don't forget that you really can talk to them about anything. I want you to make more friends, of course, but honestly, you've got such awesome friends that you don't really need to try so hard to make more friends. Oh, that is so true. Value the friends that you do have. I have really awesome friends. I have friends that I've known since middle school, high school, and college friends, and I've made some new ones in the past year, and I'm very grateful for every single one of them. I realize that making friends just happens naturally with you, so just go with the flow and enjoy the time that you have with the friends that you already have. Cherish those memories and moments and stop worrying about making more friends, because the people that are meant to be in your life will be there without you trying. Stop trying so hard. That's so important. I've met a lot of people in my life who I've tried to be friends with, and I was really just forcing myself to like them. School. This letter should be read after you've already graduated, so congrats! Unless you didn't finish and or pass all the classes that you needed, then this is a little awkward, but that's highly unlikely. I did pass all my classes, I graduated, I have not received my diploma in the mail yet, but I will. Are you proud of yourself? Yes, yes I am. You did it. 4 years and all you get is a piece of paper. I haven't even gotten that yet, so. But seriously, you've worked so hard, you should be proud of yourself. What projects have you done that you're proud of? In the recent quarter that I had, I took a writing class, and I think I produced some of the best work that I've ever produced in any class that I've ever been in, and I'm really happy that I wrote those things, and I'm really proud of myself. Ultimately, I just shocked myself. I was like, wow, did I really write that? I have that thought about all my writing all the time. You should be proud of all of them. I'm not proud of all of them. Some of them I really just BS'd, so I'm okay with that. Even if you think they suck or are terrible, you still made them, and that in of itself is an accomplishment. I mean, yeah, even if I didn't try as hard or they're not good at all, I guess it counts because I did end up making something, and I think just the act of making things is an accomplishment in of itself. Career. How was the Art Power internship? So I had an internship in the past school year with Art Power, which is an arts organization on the UCSD campus. I was involved with their marketing team, so I did graphic design and digital marketing and social media stuff. Which was really, really cool. Did I do well? I did. I did better than I thought I would, because I didn't actually think that I was qualified to do this job, but I learned so much. What did you learn? I actually fiddled around a lot with motion graphics, which was really, really cool, and I had a ton of fun doing that. What was your favorite part? Just being part of the team, because they're really great and awesome and creative, ambitious individuals, and it was just really, really fun to be a part of that office environment. Did you end up getting that internship at Writers House? I did. I got an internship in the last quarter with Writers House, their West Coast office in San Diego, which handles children's literature, which is anything from, you know, picture books to YA. And it was really cool. Obviously, it didn't go the way that any of us expected it to. It became fully remote. I was working from home, which was really different. But I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot and I feel really accomplished. Did you get a job? I didn't get a job. I'm trying to find a job, so if you didn't get a job, then it's okay. The economy isn't that great, and it really is worse now. And getting a job is hard. You'll get there. Just know that you have your family and friends to support you when you're having a tough time. Not everyone finds their path easily, and you'll find yours. You know, ultimately right now, I think it might benefit because I can do a lot more writing. I can focus a lot on my writing now, and maybe I actually will end up finishing that draft that I've been working on for a really long time. I feel like now is a great time to just really pursue writing, because at some point I do want to be a published author. Home. This is a question that people keep asking me, especially lately since they realize I only have a year of school left. And now I'm asking you because you should have a real answer. Are you living in San Diego or are you moving back home to Sacramento? Well, I mean, the plan was I did decide that I wanted to move home after I graduated. It just moved up the timeline a little bit. I went home for spring break and then we were quarantined, and so I've been living here for the past 3 months, and I will continue to live here. Wherever you end up, I know that it'll all work out. You've got this. Really, really positive. Thank you, past me. Hobbies. Okay. Some of these questions I'm laughing because I doubt it, but maybe you can prove me wrong. Oh god. Okay, let's see. Did you learn to play guitar? I didn't. Or ukulele? I didn't. Oops, I've been trying to play guitar and ukulele for years now. I haven't picked them up, haven't learned, but maybe now's a good time to do that too. Did you finish drafting your novel? No, but I have generated a lot of ideas. I definitely have more of a solid plan of what I want from my book, and I think it's a really good start to start drafting. Did you learn to crochet? I told myself I was gonna learn how to crochet and I didn't. I have a bunch of yarn now that I have nothing to do with at the moment, but that is definitely something I will want to learn. Have you been journaling? I actually have written in my journal a few times. A lot of things have been happening, so I've taken to writing a little bit more about it. Not as much as I would have liked, but I've been trying. Fun. What are your favorite memories and moments from the past year? Well, I got to meet Tomi Adeyemi and Adeline Grace, which was really, really cool. I met Josh Peck, which was really awesome. I went to a Hozier concert, which was amazing. I don't know, those are just like events, and those are really fun. I mean, I graduated, that's pretty cool. Advice for you. Don't worry too much about what happens next. Easier said than done. The future is very, very uncertain right now, and I'm kind of just, feel like I'm in some sort of limbo at the moment, but I'll try my best not to think too hard about that. Yes, it's scary and the future is uncertain. Wow, I literally have not changed the way that I speak. But don't get lost in that. Live in the moment. Don't take it for granted. Take things as they come and go, because things will always pass. This will pass too. I think that's a really good message to hear right now, is that things are really difficult and the world will change permanently from this point forward. But it'll pass. Take care of yourself. I know I've said this many times, but it's important to practice self-care, because if you're well taken care of, then you can do anything that you set your mind to. Super, super important. Mental health is really important. Please prioritize that. And for me, I don't know, school stresses me out a lot, other things stress me out a lot. It's really important to just do like a mental check-in with yourself. Be like, okay, take a second to breathe, to evaluate, to really be in touch with your feelings. And I think in the past year, or maybe even before that, I've become a lot more introspective. Maybe it's because I've been stuck in my house and I just spent a lot of time just thinking and inside my head. I already spend about 80% of my life inside of my own head, but even more so now, just really evaluating what are you feeling, how is your body responding, and so on and so forth is super important. Remember that you are loved. Your family doesn't just love you because you're family, but because you are you. And my family isn't just my parents, my sisters, they're my friends. They are a part of my family, and family is not bound by blood, and you can find family in anybody in the world. Any advice for me? If I could go back in time and talk to my past self, I'd say that everything will be okay. Even when the most unexpected things happen, you will get through it because you have a support system, your family and your friends, and don't forget to value that. Yeah, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't tell myself all the things that are gonna happen because I would just freak myself out. There is so much that I wish that I knew about the future, but even if I did know, nothing is ever set in stone, is it? Unless it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But then again, I wouldn't know which part of it is supposed to stay the same. Who knows? The world works in mysterious ways. Don't mess with time travel, honestly, it's so complicated. Well, I guess that's all I wanted to say and ask. I hope all is well and that you are in a good place. You deserve it. Love, your past self. Wow, that was kind of a roller coaster. My voice is definitely the same that it was about a year ago, but I feel like a lot of the future was much more uncertain then than it is now, which is kind of ironic. Right now, I know where I am. I am at home, I'm gonna try to find a job, and that's normal. That's kind of like a normal thing in life. And I feel like about a year ago, I really did kind of panic about graduation, about my post-grad life. I definitely was concerned about finding a job, which hasn't changed, but I was also really concerned about kind of my position in the world. I joined student council, I got an internship, and then I got another internship on top of that. I felt like I was running out of time. I felt like a college experience was ending, and in doing so there was some sort of deadline to do things. So I tried to do as many things that I possibly could in that time frame. And I did, and I accomplished it, and it was great, and I feel good about it, but I just feel like that feeling of panic that I had was completely unnecessary. But the truth is, without that panic, I wouldn't have the ambition and the drive to actually pursue all of the things that I did, and so I guess I'm really, really grateful for that. I might just write another letter to my future self to send in about a year because things are consistently changing right now, and I think it'd be really, really cool to revisit this. It might even be like a yearly thing, and it might just happen like midsummer. I think that would be really, really cool. Or maybe I'll do a video to my past self, which I think might be even weirder than the letter because I'll be seeing myself, and that'd be really weird and strange. Yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then give it a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, then please hit subscribe. I will see you all next week. Thank you. Bye.